Yo, what's happening? This your boy Robbiii. I'm in the apartments with Parlae. In the apartments. Departments. Gang.
Hey, Parlae. Meet me at the apartment.
Yo. You already know this your boy Parlae, and we back in the apartment with Parlae. Meet me at the apartment. Listen, man. I told y'all that when you're doing the apartment, you find a lot of different things out about a lot of different people. You connect with a lot of people, you meet a lot of people, and I just think the apartment is great for networking. How many times you done been in the hood and you done ran across a nigga who do this in your hood, or you run across a niggas who do this in your hood? So I always think that the apartment is great for networking. And my next guest, I was a fan of his already. Then I found out that the motherfucker from the west side.
Yeah.
And I told y'all how I feel about niggas from the west side of Atlanta. That's where I'm from, and I love my west side niggas, so it's always good to share these stories of seeing people who came out my part of town, especially for the people who really didn't know they was from there. You know what I'm saying? So without further being said, I'd like to welcome Robbiii to the fucking show. Gang, what you talking about? Listen, tell y'all a funny story. I'm in the community, and I'm trying to use my influence with the hardheads, the knuckleheads, and the people who don't usually vote and get into the politics and stuff. I'm trying to get my people into it. And what happened is with my man, and we doing something for a big candidate. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm like, shit, bro, you just call me. I'm always there. That's my always. Yeah. I'll never know where I'm going. I'll just say, call me, dog. Tell me, send me an address, and I'm pulling up for you. You see what I'm saying? So he called me. I pull up. I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? So when he called me, we going to the collab house. All right. We're gonna talk about that later. What the collab house is for those who don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think, I'm from the city, and the collab house is outside the city. And when I'm riding, it's in a super duper fucking good part of town. All right, so when you ride, ain't nothing but it's money. And your ass start riding, you should be like, bro, shit, bro, the fuck I'm going, bro? I'm going too far. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, dog. And then where you go, it ain't nothing but one way in, one way out. And it's a long one way in, one way out. So, I pop up, you know what I'm saying? Shake my man's hand, go in the room, go in the house, and then I actually realized where the fuck I was. You see what I'm saying? And I seen Robbiii. And Robbiii like, oh shit, Parlae, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And it was great to experience that. And then I'm down here, I'm from the west side. So I'm like, bro, some more niggas from the fucking west side done fucking blew up again.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm from west side, Adamsville, Zone 4. 3603 Fabric Circle.
Facts. Fabric Circle.
Yeah, Fabric Circle, I'm right there. Graduated, went to Doug. Went to Young, went to Pay Forest, yeah.
Oh, you in the hood? I'm all the hood schools.
Yeah.
Some all the hood schools. Shout out to Doug. How I told y'all, Doug, we got the best high school in the West in the city.
For real.
Yeah, facts. So, west side, dog.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying? And then my parents, they was well off, but I love staying with my grandparents. My grandparents raised me, you know what I'm saying? My aunties raised me. So, and I always go by that. It's no pressure, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, people always think I'm from Cali or all these other places and stuff like that. I'll be like, no, I'm from Atlanta, And then they be like, where you from? Then I have to give look, I'm from the west side, Adamsville, Zone 4.
You gotta get in the breakdown.
Yeah, get in the breakdown. It's like a general, hey, I'm from this part. What's your fact? Because these motherfuckers be asking me, I'm from where I'm from. I'll be like, bro, you from Duluth. Yeah. You from Gwinnett. You not from Atlanta.
No, you're not from Atlanta, man, at all. It's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Outside of Atlanta, you can say you're from Atlanta.
Yeah.
But when it comes to talking to niggas from Atlanta, and listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's so funny, because every time I have a nigga from Atlanta on here, we talk about this. Niggas from Atlanta who really from Atlanta, regardless of where part you from, because I had a lot of conversation about, well, what is really Atlanta? Is it inside 285? So do y'all consider Kellen Road Atlanta? And we have these conversations, right? So no matter what you consider of Atlanta, nigga in Atlanta, when you ask him where you're from, he's gonna tell you exactly where you're from. Yeah. Especially if you're from Atlanta. Now, if a nigga not from Atlanta, where you from the west side of Atlanta?
Yeah.
But if you like, I'm from the A2, now it's gonna be, oh shit, bro, I'm from Central Road, goddamn.
Yeah.
I'm from goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Bourne Home. I'm from Bakehead Bourne Home. You gonna specifically say it like you just said, nigga. I'm from Fairman Circle, bro. Like, nah, this is what it is. That's West Side shit, dog.
Yeah, me and DC and Fly, we stayed in the same neighborhood. Like, I shot one of his first music videos, and from seeing him blowing up from the same stuff I did, I was just like, that just gave me motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made me kick it in the second gear. So shout out to DC on Fly. He probably don't know it, but he motivated me, dog. Like, no cap. So, yeah, man, it's weird. Like, Atlanta done changed over like 10 years.
Facts.
And it's just like seeing it become like a mini LA compared to how it was just like chill. Now it's like everything just overhyped.
Yes.
It's a little bit more cap. You know, it's a little people that's from not.
Well, that's
from
a lot
here.
more cap.
Yeah, it's
for
a lot
real.
more cap.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a lot
just
more
being
cap.
nice, 'cause you know how
That's
I
a
be
lot more
being.
cap.
And it's like, but it's beautiful, dog. Cause like, bro, like everybody in Atlanta is winning.
Facts.
Like from Atlanta, if you come to Atlanta, you winning. It's just like, and I love that, especially for like black people. Like I got this company that I'm working with called Wakanda Atlanta. And that's how I feel. I feel like this is like a mini Wakanda, like no cap. Like, cause it's like even like motherfuckers that not doing good doing better than motherfuckers than in Cali or New York and shit like that. And I just be like, damn, like this is really beautiful. And I like how we can all just like, okay, cool, let's work. Like I'm all about that. Like let's work, let's collab, let's like, you know, let's come up with something that's gonna like help us both get money. And like it's not like on no hating shit, like cause. And this is for me hearing stories from other places. I'm not gonna say no places, like no specific names, but like I heard they don't be like, you know, like helping each other out. And I be like, no, that's not true. We help each other out if you know how to work. But like they say they don't get no support, and that's why sometimes they move to Atlanta. I'm
gonna tell you that was crazy though, and I think your perspective is right, but I think you from the inside looking out because you're a part of some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? But these niggas don't help each other. These niggas don't do a bitch ass thing down here. Now I'm gonna tell you what happened. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
But if I fuck with you, it got to be you got to have something going on. If you don't got nothing going on, I'm not fucking with you. That's Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's just Atlanta. That's just Atlanta, period.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Now
True.
you got on a small end, you got niggas who stick together, like all us from the same hood. We gonna do this. But as soon as you start rising fame, as soon as fame start rising, it's gonna come a point where that shit gonna fucking split, dog.
Yeah, I agree to that. I ain't gonna lie, I agree to that. But it's motherfuckers that I seen like outside that's not from Atlanta, like they both blowing up, but they don't work together because of egos. Like, nah, that's not gonna happen.
Who don't work together? Why they ain't working together?
I don't know, like I just be seeing that shit, like just be like
who need to put together? We in the Partments, we gonna put their ass together right now.
Nah, look, let me tell you something, man. They ain't none of my business. Like I just focus on me and mine, man. I'm just telling you what I see. I just peep shit and act accordingly. I'll be like, all right, cool. Y'all do that. Hey, I do this.
Hey,
you know what I'm
about
saying? That's it. That's me. Ain't no 6'9" over here, fam.
Hey, you talking about?
You feel me?
So let me ask you this. Let's take it back a little bit to how you was raised and stuff you seen and how it shaped you to be the person you are. Because the part of town that you saying that you stayed in, if people really don't understand, like these parts are like the worst parts of Atlanta. Yeah. Like I'm in its entirely.
Yeah, no.
You see what I'm saying? Like the worstest part.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you. So my dad, he's a multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? But I thank God he didn't raise me up to be like no prep motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted me to stay in the hood with my grandparents. And I love my grandparents, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I learned from okay, shit that I want, cause my dad was always be like, yeah, this is my money. This is not your fucking money. Like, you gonna have to earn your own one day. And I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So that made me more hungry. So seeing it from like this level to this level, and it made me want to do this level, but I like learned certain shit that you need from this level, like as far as hustle mentality, like never giving up, like going through the struggle. I learned that to get to the level I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? So I say I'm blessed for that. You know what I'm saying? And just seeing a lot of shit, like yeah, like bro, Doug, everybody, like especially our time, 2000. I'm a class of 09. I'm old, so don't.
No, you ain't that old shit. You 7 years after me.
Yeah, man, like 09, bro, it was the worst. We was getting on the news like every day. We was getting like people was like getting jumped, like literally like jump like every fucking week.
Stabbings,
on the news.
shootings.
Yeah, like all that shit. But I never let that control my outcome. I'll never let an obstacle determine my outcome. Like, I always say, look, I'm not trying to be in there. I'm not trying to be in no gang. I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm always cool with the people, you know what I'm saying? But I'm never going to be like, oh, yeah, this, that, and the third, and trying to be somebody I'm not. Like, I'm a nerd, bro. Like, I like anime. I like computers. I like editing. Like, you know, I stay in my lane. But I think that's what's wrong with some of the, like, children nowadays. Like, they afraid to stay in their own lane. Like, they're afraid, like, they gotta prove themselves, like, to certain people. Like, bro, anybody can get a gun and kill somebody, bro. Like,
Facts.
It don't matter, bro. Like, you can get a gun, like, and kill somebody. Like, you just gotta be crazy enough. And it's like one of those things where I don't have to prove shit to nobody. I have to prove shit to myself. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to prove shit to nobody. And I think that's what's wrong with some of the young people. They trying to prove shit to motherfuckers that's not doing the goddamn thing.
Let me ask you this. Why do you think that young artists, when I say artists, I'm just meaning in this entirely, artistry. Yeah. Why do you think so many young artists try to prove that they're hard or they're street? Because as far as me, I never really understood that because I was really one of them people. I was really gangster. Yeah. I was really with the shit, but I came in dancing, talking about fun shit. Yeah. Because I just feel like if I start talking about this shit, nigga, I'm gonna fucking go to jail because you incriminating yourself, you putting it on fucking wax. That's like writing a statement. That's my mindset. Yeah. So I don't understand, so I'm asking what you think.
Well, my personal understanding is this. Some people about that shit, and that's all they know. And I respect that. Like, bro, like, I love Young Nudie. I listen to Young Nudie any day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he about that shit. But it's some motherfuckers that's not about that shit. They just doing it as a trend. And, you know, like, once you sign them papers, you know, like, as far as contracts, that's why I respect independent artists. Because when you sign that contract, you liable to talk about shit that, okay, he's black. He's from this, he's close to this side of town. So he should rap about drugs, all this stuff. That, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, you know, and that's what, like, going on. But, like, it just, it's kind of hard to see the fake from the real. But it's hard. It's hard. But
it's hard as fuck.
It's entertaining.
Yeah. It's entertaining, but it's hard to decipher. Is you really about the shit you rapping about or this image that you put on? Yeah,
and there's no disrespect to nobody. Like, I love music, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's entertainment. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. Like, if somebody be like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up," I'm like, "For what? What the fuck did I do?" Like, like if somebody got beef with me, literally, you really gotta be like, if it's on some shit, like, it's never been about no money shit. I don't play about no people money.
The nigga ain't fuck with you, he really on some other shit.
Yeah, like, real talk. Like, yeah, because I show love. Like, bro, I show love. Especially,
yeah, nigga try to slick beat on some bullet type shit.
Yeah, like,
yeah, call me, nigga try to bully you, Robbiii. Call me, you hear me? Just say, hey, Lay, goddamn it, hey, man, nigga on my line.
But, you know what I'm saying? But, like, but all my family, you know, like, bro, I'm pretty sure you know my cousin, like, Zachary. Like,
I know all of them.
Yeah, that's my cousin. Like, and some of the bullshit I be, like, getting taken care of, and, like be getting inbox and shit, I don't let that shit get to them because I know my family.
How they gonna, you know how they gonna take it.
Yeah, but, you know, like I said, ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening.
Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. You talking about, I'm cool and I'm a little nerd, but I'm from the fucking west side.
Yeah, like, I'm not even nervous. I'm just nervous that I'm trying to, like, because what people don't understand, I got so much good shit going on. Like, bro, we just met. We gonna say how it is. We just met with the fucking mayor.
Facts.
The other day.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not finna be doing stupid shit to prove to you where I got good shit going in my life. Hell
Facts. No. Facts. All right, so let's do this. Let's talk about how you got into the social media and creating the shit that you started creating, doing your videos. Like, what was the start? What was, because it's always a moment. It's always two moments. It's the first moment that makes you say, well, shit, I can do this shit. And then that second moment is like, oh, nigga, you know what? I got this shit. What was your, I could do this moment?
My first moment, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you how I started. So, look. I started off, so shout out to Keith, my manager.
Shout out to Keith.
He's been my best friend since 2008. He the one that actually got me started doing videos because I always had like a dark humor side. Like I love fucked up shit. That's just like always been me. So I was shooting music videos, right? So then he was like, hey, it's this app called Vine. You know, like, you need to get on this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do all your funny shit and nobody ain't gonna see it. Because it's just like, at the time, it was just like I think like 1,000 some users. I was like, all right, bro, I'm finna do it.
What year was this?
This was like 2013, 2012. Like 2011. I want to say 2011. So I would do dumb, stupid shit, you know what I'm saying, how I feel. And WorldStar just reposted it. I was like, oh shit, like, okay, cool. Like, whatever. So I just did it as like coping to like certain shit, because a lot of people don't know I was dealing with cancer. Mm-hmm. So when I was going through chemotherapy, I was suffering from depression because my grandma had cancer the same as me, but she died from it a month before my last chemo session. So I was really like fucked up in the head. So people that was there for me, like Keith, my auntie Mary, Latoya, we was it was like, you know, just keep pushing content. So when I came back out, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this in a group. So we started a group called the 44. It was a comedy group. And 44 stands for 404, you know, for Atlanta, from Atlanta.
Who was all in the group?
Shout out to Throw It Off One, WTF DJ, Marley St. Cloud.
Them the homies. That's crazy, because them like our people, you said, them my fucking dogs.
Yeah. And, you know, like I said, and then like, eventually, like, I just wanted to do on my own. Like, I started branding my name as Robbiii, because we did that for like a year or two. And I was filming, doing most of the editing. And, you know, we wanted to branch out, and I was like, okay, I'm finna do my thing. I'm finna, you know, start as Robbiii World. And shout out to TK Portia, Look at Me Winning, Joker, my bad. It was like a lot of people in there. But we was like the Wu-Tang Clan of comedy back then. But I started doing myself, and then my cousin Tay and my other cousin Santrice and Keith, of course, was like, you need to start doing your own video, because I was always insecure being in front of the camera because I was like heavy set and shit. So he was like, nah, you know, fuck that, you need to start doing it. And Keith, you know, Keith, he talk proper as hell. He from the same side we from. But he talk proper as hell, but he was like, nah, fuck that. You need to start doing this shit, record that shit, fuck everybody, do that shit. And I was like, all right, bro. So I started doing it, people was liking it. And then, like, the second moment I realized I was like in this shit, it's been years past, I'm making money from it and shit like that. I moved back from Miami, right? Mm-hmm. And I got a apartment, a loft downtown on Pryor Street. So then Keith got an apartment on Pryor Street, and my other homeboy Julian got an apartment in the same like condos. And then my friend T Money, who was in the 44, he was like the rookie, but he was like he was one of the people that like just rolled with me, and he called me every day, be thanking me like, bro, I'm glad you just took me on your wing, glad you just gave me advice, always there for me. I'm like, no problem. But he got his own condo and his own loft down there, so we was all like roommates, and we was in the same loft, like, you know, like some luxury ass lofts. And like we got our own dream cars and shit like that, and I'm like, this feels good. Like, this is like a stepping stone. This is like something that I always forget. I mean, I always remember, because it was like, damn, like that's just dope. When it's not when
when it happened like that.
Yeah, it's not when you win it. It's when your team wins.
Winning, facts.
It feels better when your team win it. Like,
facts.
It do.
Facts. Drop a bomb on that motherfucker one time. Fucking team winner. All right, so listen, let me take you back. I'm listening to you, and I'm listening to what you said, and I listened for details. And I heard you say that when y'all was doing Fofo, that you was doing the editing. So you always been doing. So when did the editing? How did that part come about? You just jumped in, or you been doing it from the get go?
I'm the type of person. So like, I dropped out of Clark, and I went to SAE for audio engineering. So like mixing and mastering and shit like that. I didn't like it, but it was a class called Sound to Picture. So basically you put like the sound to the picture, and like they'll give you like a muted movie. I think we had Gladiator, so we had to put like sounds and shit of swords and stuff like that. And I just fell in love with just editing, like putting this piece together. So my homegirl, shout out Naomi, Purple Heart, she had a video company where she needed an editor. So I was like, I'll do it. So our first music video was with Shad the God, Rich Kid Shorty. Cause we graduated the same year. And he said, I need a video. And we did it for free, of course, but it was exposure. Because, you know, then that got on World Star. Then I just been editing and then shooting music videos. Because I was known on the West Side as Robbiii because that was my videography name. So some people.
Oh, I remember Robbiii name on the shit. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh
So,
yeah, you doing all the little hood nigga shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah.
So that's why, like, when people be like when my newer friends be like, damn, why you know these? But I was like, I've been in this shit. I don't be doing that shit, but I like, you know, I'm connected.
So you kind of got your start in the game doing editing and videos and shit.
Yeah. So when I started doing my own brand, I started, you know, filmed by Robbiii. I started doing like videos like that. Like,
what year was that?
This was like 2011, 2012. Like, and I was doing Vine just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Then I kind of stopped doing all that shit for a period like 2014 to 15 because of cancer. But then I picked back up mainly doing. I was like, okay, I really want to do comedy. I really want to do like comedy skits. So I was like, all right, let me just focus on comedy skits and just doing. Like I treated like at one point in time I actually treated like shooting music videos like selling drugs. It was just something that I need to get the money for to support this. You feel me? So yeah, that's pretty much it.
What was your first big viral video?
My first big viral video.
On Vine. We'll go to Vine first.
On Vine.
Yeah. Since that's the first jump out on Vine.
It was this. Okay, now this is rude as hell. So it was with my first girlfriend I ever had in life. Real girlfriend I had in life. It was a prank. Because we was like saying, I'm gonna expose you, I'm gonna leak your news and shit. So I was like, so it was like, okay, it's weird, but like, so it looked like she got done sucking my dick and I was about to come on her face, pretty much. But I busted a nut, like a real nut on her face, and it just went viral. And it went on World Star. And it was like a real like nut, not like a nut, like a nutcracker on her face.
Yeah.
And she still hate me to this day about that. But I mean, I apologize. But that video is long gone. That was just Vine.
That was just Vine.
Yeah.
That was your first big one on Vine.
Yeah, that was my first big viral video.
How many videos you had done drop prior to that?
A lot, hundreds.
Yeah. And that was the one that just made it be like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was just like the old shit. Like it just got posted everywhere. And that was before really social media was like taken as serious now. That was like before. That was before.
That's 15-minute clips. 15 seconds. That was a 15-second clip.
That was 6 seconds.
That was a 6-second clip.
6-second clip.
When they started doing the clip shit.
The 15 seconds is Instagram. See, Instagram improvised it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Instagram improvised it. Now, my first viral video on Instagram was, I did this one video. It hit 1 million views. And I was in the 44. And I remember telling everybody this video gonna go viral. It was like how black people like fireworks. So basically, I lit the fireworks and I was running like across the world and shit. So I remember nobody wanted to help me film that day. Everybody was out of town because it was like I wanted to release on 4th of July, and I think it was the 4th of July, but everybody was busy. I was like, fuck. So my homeboy Shelton, who actually stayed on Oh No. Yeah, so right up the street from me. I said, hey bro, let me pick you up.
So that's our Bankhead for everybody who watching. Oh No.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, look, hold this camera, just get my angles, da-da-da. So that was the first like viral video I did like by myself, and it just went viral.
No, that's dope. So kind of like you've been working with different people, sharing that platform, sharing that basis, and I guess that energy kind of followed you. So with that being said, tell us how the collab crib, how did that just pop and got started? Okay,
so this is how collab crib got started. Me and Keith always wanted to do a influencer house. These white people was doing it. Just not even just being brutally honest. These white people was doing it in LA, and we was like, damn, like that's dope because like it's not
the
even
Triller people.
Not even Triller. They wasn't the first people to do it. It was like I think it was like Hype House, but we went to like it's weird. It's real known in LA to have like influencer house.
Okay.
So we used to go out there and just take notes and just be like, okay, this, that, and the third. okay, we need to do this, but we never had the money right. So one day, like we get a call from Instagram, pretty much, and say, hey, you know, what would you like for us to do? Like, help, you know, y'all out. We was like, oh, we want to influence a house. They're like, all right, cool. Wrote the check. And I was like, oh shit, like that's it.
Shit, that easy?
Like, bro. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but wrote the check and it was like no contract or nothing. But I guess because they had our account, so they'd be like, if you fuck us over, we fuck you over. But it was just like they wrote the check. They really believed in us because you know Keith, he's strategic. I'm more of the muscle, he the brains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was strategic. We presented me, not the me, and then I'm the type of person. I don't believe nothing until it hit the deposit.
You from the west side, bro?
Like I don't like when it hit the deposit. Okay, cool. That's when I jump up and cheer. But all right. So when it hit, I was like, all right, let's start looking. But the hardest part, and the hardest part was trying to find the house. That's why we out in Fayetteville because, but nobody in Atlanta like understands that. Mm-hmm. People in LA understand that, and you understand too. They got more resources, like because it's rich white kids that their parents own realtors and know this people and know that people, like, and they be like, oh, that's no problem. You know, Billy want to get an influence house for his friends. Okay, cool. Da, 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 da. Like, no, we had to really like, hey, we got to go to house, get denied, fucking up both me and Keith credit scores. Like,
keep getting the ran.
Yeah.
Keep getting the
ran until we finally got it. And it was a blessing. Like, I think it's a video out there of me crying when we got the keys. I was crying my fucking heart out because it was like we worked so hard from this, like, especially like people doubting you. Like, I love when people doubt me so I can prove them wrong. I love that. I love getting underestimated. I love that shit. That fuels me.
Yeah, shit, guess what? You from the west side. You grew up with that shit every day. We grew up this shit. Yeah, it could be your best friend. Boy, you ain't finna do that shit, boy. Man, I don't know what you're trying to. I don't know. That's why I say being from the west side of Atlanta got its pros and got its cons. Yeah. But it seemed like we turn all the cons into pros. Oh, we take that shit and we let it fuel us to keep driving and pushing. And like with you and Keith, both from the west side, both graduating from Doug. How did y'all link up in school? Like, what was the connection that made y'all link up?
So me and Keith, right? He used to mentor under my dad. Mm-hmm. You ever heard of, like, Noni Juice?
Who? What did he say again?
Noni Juice.
Noni Juice.
Like Mona V, Isogenic.
Yeah.
My dad was the top, like, distributor in all those companies in MLM. So Keith always had an entrepreneur. So I had friends in high school, but Keith was like older than me, so I would see him at the meetings with my dad. Like, oh, bro, you go to Doug? Okay, cool. And he was just a genuine ass person, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, cool. So we started hanging out and just getting into some fuck shit, just like you know, like doing dumb shit. And I was like, all right, cool. Then like over time, I'm like, damn, this really like my best friend. Like, this is my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like the godfather of his child. You know what I'm saying? The best man at his wedding, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this is really like, okay, my best friend, like, you know what I'm saying? And he really like, and that's why I made him my manager. And thing is, he never wanted to be a manager. Wow. Like, cause I was, everybody from the west side go through a rapping phase, so let's just,
what? So especially after us, after we drop, fuck, it's over with. Everybody can rap.
Yeah, like, bro, and y'all, let me tell you something, bro. Franchise boys, bro, y'all was like, bro, I was into y'all every day, bro. No cap. Like, bro, y'all was definitely motivated, you know what I'm saying? Especially in high school, bro. Respect. And just like see somebody from outside of town just like going up, y'all dancing on goddamn pool palace, like that shit was crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Respect.
But nah, Keith, bro, like, he is like my truly best friend. I can't even say that enough, bro. And I trust him enough with money. I don't even trust my mama with money. I can trust that nigga with money. If some, God forbid, if anything happened, if I know I'll leave him $500,000, I'll get $1 million back. Yeah. No.
That's respect. Mm-hmm. That's some dope shit. So boom, y'all get together, you and Keith get together. We want to start this creative house type thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, Instagram, y'all just keep doing y'all thing. Y'all just got this dream. Instagram hit y'all. Mm-hmm. How can we help y'all? We need a fucking house. Okay, boom, here the money. Get y'all a fucking house. what was the next step? Was it just y'all two, or did y'all already kind of have people in y'all crew?
So we had people in our crew, but we strategically picked people that we know that's gonna grind. We know that's gonna be like, okay, we not where we at right now, but trust us, it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, where it's gonna be at. And some people flaked, some people went through. Some people was like, okay, I'm with it. I see the vision. Like, we was literally sleeping on, in the house, we was sleeping on mattresses and shit in the beginning. Because all we had enough money was to get the house, you know what I'm saying?
Who ain't slept on no mattress before?
I know, but you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, like, people not from the west side. Like, people
don't
understand.
Yeah,
so it's like, but I respect everybody in the house that just grinded with us and trust the vision. Now, like because of Collab Career, bro, like, we work with brands that I thought I would never work with.
Tell her what y'all just came out with, because I was hearing this shit and it fucking me up too.
So the latest thing we got is a deal with Facebook Watch, and we got our own show coming out, and I'm doing like a host of like dance battle and rap battles. So that's pretty good. That's amazing. And our own like little reality show. But besides that, like, bro, when I know this the second moment I realized we made it. Jordan Brand hit us up.
Okay.
Sent us Concord 11, the 45 number. Mm-hmm. Like, literally 20 of them. And we was like, oh, shit. Like,
the fuck?
Like, nigga, we used to stand in line for these. Like,
bro, they're the hardest joint that ever dropped, bro.
Yeah, like, bro.
The 11s.
Yeah, the 11s.
Facts.
I'm about to say, nah.
Nah, boy, them pan levels are the hardest ones.
I'll say the 4s. I like the 4s. They just not comfortable. But the 4s are the hardest design. I'm sorry. The 4s?
But if it ain't the 4s, it's 11 right behind them. The 11s is, if the 11s ain't your one, they your two. Yeah. If they not your 1 or 2, they definitely in top 3.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
If you like joints.
Yeah,
easy.
But I say they like
5s too. Y'all just skipping over.
I just said the 11's gonna be in your top 3. Well, the 11's gonna be in your top 3.
Okay, my top 5.
Uh-huh.
I would say 4s, 13s, 11s. And this not in the correct order.
Mm-hmm.
I like how 7s look, and I'll give it a 3s.
The 3s.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You don't like the 6s?
I actually do, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take out 3.
No game 6s?
Yeah, let me get the 6s.
Oh, man.
I'll take out 3 and get the 6s, man.
All right, so okay then. So back to it. So who do y'all have first? Okay, they say this one. You know it. You say you knew it. Joint send you they send y'all the 20 pair of shoes. So it's like, but then I heard that y'all had something to do with the Space Jam movie too, didn't it?
Yeah. They just they sent us like a private screening, which was dope. And everybody bashing the movie, but I'm like, bro, it's a kids movie. It's like, you know what I'm saying? For this day and age, I personally think it was not better than the original Space Jam, of course. I personally think they should have, if they would have had Kobe, if they would have like had Kobe as like the new thing, because you know what I'm saying, but this is my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion.
Yes.
But that's the only thing I wish that would have happened. But besides that, it was straight. It did what it did. It kept the kids entertained, you know.
Facts. But then they sent y'all, they droned y'all a fucking video game.
Oh yeah, they droned us. Yeah, a PS5. Oh, Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
Another brand we worked with. That was amazing. I'm like, what the fuck? like this.
They
shit,
droned that motherfucker to y'all.
Yes, bro.
Like really on that motherfucker. I seen this shit came on the drone. This shit dropped on the front door. That shit was crazy. Mm-hmm. What was that like? They just told you it was coming. Did they tell you how it was coming?
Of course, it was a little movie magic, but but it was just still dope. Like all right, like it was like, and then we couldn't get close to it until like it went back up because it was like a real, like the drone was probably like as big as this table.
God damn.
And I'm like with the blades, like it's like if you get close, you gonna get cut. I was like, hey yo, we on the porch, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was amazing. Like everything this real been surreal. Like I ain't gonna cap. I feel like I'm in a simulation. It been surreal. At this point, don't even wake me up. Don't unplug me. Don't leave me out the matrix. Everything going good.
Everything going good. Get a shout out to the people in the Collab House.
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody at the Collab House. Shout out to Keith Dorsey. Shout out to everybody who just supports me, who likes my posts, who pray for me. Shout out to my auntie. She's still on the west side, and I love her. I love my granddad. I love my dad. Shout out to my dad. My dad is one of my biggest mentors. Like, he makes sure, like, he did good as a father. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there for me like as far as like as I wanted to be, but he was there for me like when I needed advice, or he taught me right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what sometimes we missing in our community. Just like to teach us like what's really right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then let us experience wrong, then learn from our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my dad, and you know, shout out to everybody in my life.
Okay, boom. Then another thing I heard you was saying too is when you got back from Miami. How did you get to Miami?
Oh, so Miami. So we was it was a deal that we was working with called Kosher, and they offered to like pay for our stay, and we do content for them. It kind of didn't work out the way we planned. It was kind of like the worst thing because the deal didn't work out, and this at the time where I'm like, like, you know what I'm saying? Financially, like, I'm straight, but I'm not straight. Like, if I miss one promo, I'm going to get kicked out of the apartment. So, it was like, I had to take it. But then it was like, only thing I regret about that is I missed my auntie death. I wish I would have said goodbye. That's the only thing. She was like the only person that supported me, like blindly.
From the get go, yeah, like
blindly,
yeah,
like
you gonna do it regardless.
Yeah.
I don't see that far, but I just know that goddamn you gonna fucking make it.
If I wanted to build a fucking spaceship out of paper planes, she'll be the fucking co-pilot. That's how tight my auntie was.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, that's what's on my chain right now.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, funny here. Yeah, how you be coming up with all? How do y'all come up with the skits and just say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do and this is how I'm gonna do it?
Honestly, it just come to me. It's like it comes off like real life like situations, like relationships, politics, something that's going on in the media, and I just put it in my own fucked up way. And this is pretty much it.
Nah, the motherfuckers be funny, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
I'm keeping 100. The motherfucker be funny, dog. That's why I feel like living in this world, it's really energy based.
Yeah.
Everything is energy. And when you move in the right places and you move on faith, then that faith takes you places that you need to be to. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people that I have on this show be just like, Parlay, I just believed in myself. I just betted on myself. I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna leave and go here and whatever come out of. And whatever do this, come out of. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, like I just said, it's my man, my dog. If you say let's go, let's go. Yeah. He ain't tell me where I'm going. And it just so happened that I run into y'all. Like, you see what I'm saying? And then the energy and the love from everybody in there, and it's just see
and
that's
my dog too. Like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it was like we got mutual homies.
Yeah, facts.
And speaking of that, like, bro, I really couldn't. I knew I was gonna be at this level, but I could never see how. And I just had faith, like you said. I just did it. I got up every morning, shoot a video, didn't do good. Okay, I shoot another one. And everybody always asks me, what's my best like video, my best content that I make? And I always tell them this. I say the next one, because the next one gonna be better than my last, and the next one gonna be better than that one, and the next one gonna be better than that one, because I'm always go harder.
Ain't nobody came to you about no movie yet?
Yeah, I actually released a movie screening Hired, and we showed that motherfucker out. But I'm working on my first comedy film called Physical Education, which starring me as being a PE coach.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna need you in that motherfucker.
Oh, I can't wait, goddamn.
Yeah.
I like that.
You gotta audition though, because I'm have casting director.
Man, I'm gonna smash that bit, man.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, and then like, of course, like, and this gonna be like, and I only told like a few people, but it's gonna be like my love letter to like the industry as far as what I'm at, because I like doing thriller movies. Like, I like doing stuff like, I really don't like doing comedy movies, because I like movies where you think and stuff like that. But this is like my love letter. Like, hey, I appreciate everybody who supported me as a comedian, supported me as a creator, supported me as everything, and this is just for y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is for my city, this is for my family, this is for my team.
No, that's respect, dog. That's respect. Got some bones on that motherfucker. Drop that shit, man. Exclusive shit. Yeah. Only in the apartment. Only in the apartment.
Yeah, that's definitely exclusive.
Yeah, man, it's definitely exclusive.
Gonna call me right now saying you said too much.
Hey, man.
I wasn't supposed to say that, but fuck it. You know
but get what, man, get what? Sometimes Manifestation is a great key too.
Oh no, always.
You know what I'm saying? And I just think that when you put stuff in the universe, especially when you're a person in your drive, I think it just makes you just say, I'm definitely gonna do it across the finish line. And it was kind of like this as a podcast. I don't really talk to people like that.
Yeah.
Like I got to know you to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a conversation. But I was just like, you know what? What about all the other people that need to hear these messages who don't got nobody to talk to them? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Shit, you got to you got to talk to them. And that's what drove me to even start doing podcasts. And I kept saying I was going to do this for 5,
Yeah.
well, no, this is 6 years.
But it's dope though. Like I'm saying, like bro, like I'll be looking at your podcast. I'll be like liking, commenting, everything. I'll be like, bro, I want to get on the podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be really waiting for invites, but if I see you in person, I'm like, bro, when you gonna put me on?
That's
man?
why it happened. Like, that's why I'm telling you, the energy. That's why I was explaining.
Yeah.
That was why the energy did this. It made it so easy. It was easy. It was effortless. Guess what? You said I got to go out of town Wednesday. I said, you know what? Oh, I got something to do. I can put you another day before. You like what time? Everything just mashed.
Nah,
you see what I'm saying? That's how I know it's energy based, and that's why I know whatever our connection is and whatever people seeing, whatever they getting, it's supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to happen. Wherever we go from here, we're supposed to go there. It's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? And especially when it's special is you from the fucking West Side, dog.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit on my hand. This West Side shit, buddy. And this nigga went to my fucking high school. I'm telling you, I got the best high school in Atlanta.
We do.
Yeah, argue with your mama.
We do.
Best high school in Atlanta, man. I'm talking about as far as streets, scholars,
Yeah, we got the
fucking
best-
doctors,
'cause I was
athletes.
Because I was in the engineering program. So, like, I was in the beta club. I was in all that, like, robotics.
We got bodybuilders. We got niggas
Yeah,
do all
like-
kind of shit. Trainers.
Yeah.
Shit, we got one nigga. He got his own thing called Warzone, and his whole little brand with the football. Like nigga, we breed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that school definitely breed champions.
Facts.
No cap. Because nobody, like, bro, ain't T.I. from that?
Yeah, T.I. went to Dub too. Yeah,
So
he
it's
graduated from Dub, but he went to Dub.
Yeah, but even if we go to that motherfucker, you a champion.
Yeah. Hey, to make it out that motherfucker.
Yeah, you got to be a champion. No cap.
Facts. Well, shit, man, I want to say, goddamn, appreciate you for coming. You know what I'm saying? Sharing this time, sharing your experience, sharing the things that you done been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's, I just want to say appreciate it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Especially with me starting out, cause like you see yourself like, oh, I'm living in the matrix. Niggas like me, I'm like, oh fuck it, this shit gone. Shawty, goddamn it. It's the vice versa effect. You see what I'm saying? So like, just for you even being here and spreading this knowledge, it's gonna be somebody who see it and be like, wow, what the fuck done happened? Oh shit, he did that. I'm gonna just stay at it. I'm gonna just stay with it. Cause a lot of these people with social media now, it's easy to think that shit, Robbiii just started and he just happened like this.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
One thing I hate to see happen, and I always tell people, like, bro, I'm the same Rob. Like that shit don't get to my head at all. Like, I have to move differently now because of other people, but, like, I just hate to see when people just act like, because people always think I'm bougie. I'll be like, nah, I don't got time. I'm like, bro, no. Like you said, like, I gave you the same energy. Parlay, what's up? Like, hey, when you gonna put me on the show? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm with it. And I'm all about support. It's just, motherfuckers expect you to support something that they don't got nothing going on or not even trying to get something off the ground. And I guess that's what some people just gotta realize.
Give me a crazy fan story.
Fan story.
Or crazy, the other people that you were talking about. Them, you know, I had to move a little different from them other people. I know you got the other people's story.
Nah, like a fan story, man. All my fans be straight.
They be straight.
They be straight. They don't be doing nothing too crazy. I had this one guy like that just be messaging me like crazy. Like just like
You replied that one time, then.
yeah, I replied that one time. Cause that was at the stage where I was like, bro, I ain't finna be fake. I ain't finna reply. I'm finna reply to all my fans or all my supporters. I don't like calling them fans. I like calling them supporters.
Yeah.
But and then he'll message me, fuck you. I love you. I love your content. Fuck you. You piece of shit, fat bitch. I love your content. What a hoes at? I'll be like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
He bipolar.
Yeah, I'll be like, all right, bro. And then eventually I had to block him. I was just like, yeah, I'm finna block him.
Nah, that's too hard. All right, growing up on the west side, you know you seen Jay. Somebody's been in the apartment, and we on the west side in the apartment. Give me your craziest Jay story. Just something you seen Jay do.
I got one. So look, this when me and Keith was just running the streets, just like grinding hard. We was at that Chevron right across from I forgot the Chinese restaurant, and it's good too. On Bankhead.
Hans.
Yeah, still got the best wings. Hans, right? Broke down one night. I think I was in a BMW, and it was a BMW that I wasn't like. I knew I couldn't pay for that shit. I don't even know how they accepted my credit was shit. But anyway, we were just driving, we flexing. You know, we young. Tire went flat, like completely flat. So then this one J, he said, "Yeah, man, I'll help you if you like, you know, I help you change if you give me $1, right?" So I'm like, all right, bro, like whatever. So me and Keith just like, bro, it was like weird to take the shit off. So the nigga start kicking my fucking tire, just just like screaming and shit. We was like, what the fuck? So then he actually got the tire off and fixed it, and we gave him, well, I gave him like 10 and paid for his food and stuff. And then that's not even the crazy part. The crazy part was another J came up to him, and then they started fighting because he was like, "You know, I taught you how to change that tire." Like,
Oh,
I was
shit.
like, what the fuck?
Straight West Side shit. Straight West Side shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's one of the crazy ones.
But they help you fix their tire, didn't it?
Yeah, they have that.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing about the West Side Jays. I don't give a fuck what they do for you. They only want $1.
Yeah, they only want $1.
I'll build this house for you right here. Give me $1. Ain't no never give me a 5, give me a 10, give me $1. Whatever you want me to do. I go walk to the grocery store. I walk down there and get your part from the part store for $1. That's it.
4 quarters.
4 quarters. The West Side, man. Like to say appreciate you for coming out, Robbie.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna have to do it again.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I wanna do like a special one in the collab house where I come in and then we all of us just sit down and get to it.
I love that. We can all I can set it up with Keith. And yeah, we can do that. We just been, I ain't gonna count. We been on the go, like we about to go to Rolling Loud. We about to go back into filming next week on some reshoots. So, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's just whenever time it. Not right now. Shit, when time it, because I know like I got a lot of them West Side fans.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas that you go who be coming on your shit. You look at their page. Them niggas got 107 followers.
Yeah.
You see, some of the real West Side niggas who don't really know nothing to nobody. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these people that I'm having on here, they're being turned on to these people. I had Lil Don on the show, and nigga hit me and said, "Who is he?" Yeah. I'm like, and he's from the East Side. And I'm like, you don't fucking know who Lil Don is? Because these niggas not really into the social world, into the all this other shit.
Shout out Lil Donald, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's my dog.
Yeah, shout out Lil Donald.
Never dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I think it'll be good to let these people know what y'all got going on, how y'all got going on, because it might inspire some niggas who where we from to say, "Boy, I can do that too." I guarantee you, it's gonna be a nigga from the West Side who's gonna be like, "Rob from the West Side."
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, I identify with that. I ain't really like Parlay. You know what I'm saying? Really more like Rob. You know what? I can do that shit too because I'm fun. I got a sense of humor. And you might set some of these kids on some trends. So I definitely like to share their experience with some of my followers.
I'm definitely with it. Bro, we can actually try to talk to Doug and do one in there.
Yeah, we can do it. I know the coach at the new head coach of the football team. Mm-hmm. He let me come up there to the football field. Doug has really been showing a lot of love lately. And you know how Doug is.
Yeah, I know how Doug is.
You know what I'm saying? But they have really been showing a lot of love. Like I guess they starting to understand. So I think that'll be dope.
Yeah, I definitely want to come back and just talk to my fellow Astros. You know what I'm saying?
We might have put a back to school event together or something. We might have collab on the back to school event or something.
Let's do that. I'm with that.
Definitely, man. Well, shit, man, we can get to it. We finna drink a little bit, chill in the apartment for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say appreciate you for coming, dog. Until the next time, we in the apartment with Parlay. Meet me at the apartment.
Gang.